Welcome to Cisco networking world. It's a big world. In this video, we will try to build networking foundation. I'm super excited everything about Cisco, planning, designing, maintaining, configuring, troubleshooting, whatever. Anything when it comes to Cisco, I am excited. My name is Tazeen Ahmed. I will be talking to you this entire Cisco networking video series. If you are looking for CCNA certification, or to enhance Cisco networking real world knowledge to implement in your organization or company or any business sector, then you are absolutely chosen right video series to build your networking career. Let's begin with CCNA exam track procedure, that is Cisco Certified Network Associate. CCNA is a certification program for entry-level network engineers. In this video, we shall only talk about CCNA exam track. However, we will discuss the complete in details about Cisco certification track program in upcoming videos, their validation procedures, Cisco certification renewal policies, everything, because Cisco offers a wide range of IT certifications. On this slide, you can see that CCNA has two exam approaches. Either you can go for one attempt CCNA or two attempts ICND1 and ICND2 to acquire CCNA certification. The duration will be 90 minutes for CCNA exam, that is one attempt. Or if you choose to attempt two exams, that is ICND1 and ICND2, then you have examination duration is of total 165 minutes. Okay, 90 minutes for ICND1 and 75 minutes for ICND2. It's up to you. If you dare to go CCNA one attempt exam, go ahead, but remember you have to accelerate to answer all the questions in 90 minutes. Oof, like I have accelerated in my speech. Okay. You have to be proactive in answering all the questions. Okay, that was the joke actually. That is why CCNA also called CCNAX. Okay, that is accelerate. But you think I do not have that courage, then go for two attempts, ICND1 and ICND2. But the only drawback is dollar, money. You have to pay double fee, ICND1 and ICND2. For latest and updated information about Cisco training procedures, please visit Cisco website. The good news in this CCNA video series is that we will try to cover all the topics of CCNA exam, which includes ICND1 and ICND2. I will try my best to provide you all the exam and real world material through our free YouTube channel. Now it's up to you to go for one attempt CCNA or two attempts ICND1 and ICND2 exam track. Choice is yours. Now let's also talk about the importance of Cisco certification in networking world. Whoever has slight knowledge of IT knows how valuable it is to acquire Cisco certifications. Cisco is one of the most valuable certification in networking world. You know why is Cisco so valuable? Because employers are looking for Cisco certified candidates. So if you are ready, let's start our awesome journey building Cisco networking career, starting with very basic concepts. As you begin your journey in networking, you will be keen to know what is a network. Okay, this is the first but most significant question will pop up in almost everybody's mind. What actually network mean? When I started my career in networking, I was also excited to know all about networking. So in this video, I will try to answer this question. What is a network? Most of the common examples of networks will be given in general are YouTube, okay, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. These are the common examples, and some of them say internet is a network. Yes, I agree, internet is a network. In reality, internet is a huge network where hundreds or thousands of networks interconnected with each other and forms huge network. We call it as internet. Internet is nothing but networks of networks of networks of networks. Okay, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp, these are all social networks, and in today's modern network we are all bounded with these various types of social networks, and somehow almost everyone is connected with these types of social networks which are running on top of internet. Of course, these are networks available at our desktop. Now you may be thinking that, are we going to learn and understand about these types of social networks such as Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter? My answer is absolutely no. I am not going to educate you about these social networks. Why? Because you may know that we join social network as end user. I emphasize end user. We are the end users to communicate with other end user or users. Even though if we create our own WhatsApp group, normally most of us we create groups in WhatsApp to communicate with our friends or family members, to share the information within our group. Still we are the end users in that group. So for more clarification and better understanding, I will give you a real scenario example which will definitely help you to understand which actual network we are trying to understand, or I am going to educate you. So please give attention to this full scenario. Let's say I want to send an email to my branch office colleague. Okay, so we will take this email example. As you are learning networking, you have to keep in mind an important aspect that in networking, any Word document file or database file or email file, any file, we call it as a data packet. What is a packet? A method of transforming data by breaking it up into small chunks called packets. Mostly on network, the whole data file or an email file will not be sent as a single packet. Similarly, our email file will break into small chunks or small packets depending on the size of the actual file. So packets can be 10, 50, 100 or 1000. It depends on the size of actual data file. As I send email from my computer, it's a single file. But as email travel to network devices, that file will be break into number of small packets, and each packet on network is consists of piece of data and also source and destination IP addresses. This is our data packet. This full is our data packet which has a chunk of email data and prefix with source and destination IP addresses. Each data packet has source and destination IP address because IP addresses are mandatory requirement for any data packet to travel in any network. These prefix we technically called it as IP header. As I send email, this email data packets moves from my computer and reaches to its final destination through these network devices. These all are network devices. We call it as internet. Internet is nothing but consists of tens or hundreds of network devices such as routers, gateways, ASA firewalls, switches. These are all network devices. You may remember that this is not a single email packet. These packets can be 10, 50 or 100 depending on actual email size. Every packet consists of source and destination IP address. These data packets moves from my computer and transfer to core switch. Depending on core switch routing table and data packets source and destination IP address, these core switch send the data packets to its gateway. Again, the gateway according to its routing table and data packets source and destination IP address, that is the header information. Accordingly, the router, the gateway send it to its next hop address. So the data packet, which consists of source and destination packet, moves to these network devices hop by hop, and finally reaches to its final destination through these different network devices. But remember, this is just the concepts video of networking. So I'm not trying to explain you the function or configuration of these network devices, routers, switches, gateway, firewall. Neither I am trying to explain you what is IP header or source and destination IP address. Neither I am going to discuss about routing table. Simply, I am just trying to make you understand how the data packet travel from source and reaches to its final destination through these network devices. Once you are CCNA certified, then it will be your responsibility to design and configure these network devices so that these network devices should be able to take appropriate decision to successfully send packets from source to destination. Because you are not just the end user, as we are in the social network. The end users does not care how the network devices or network functions, because the end users function at this level. We technically call it as host layer or application layer. Okay, this application layer or host layer, which is the last layer in OSI model. But we are not going in details about OSI model right now. Don't worry, we have full dedicated video for OSI model in upcoming video series. Mostly the function of network engineer begins as the data packet moves to network till it's reached to its final destination. Once again, I emphasize that you are not just end user, you are the designer of the network. Or if you are appointed as a network engineer in an organization which already has their built-in network, then your responsibility is to maintain that network devices and to be able to troubleshoot the issues in the network. So for more clarification, briefly we will also discuss how to troubleshoot issues in a network. So once again we will take our same email example. This employee has sent an email to his branch office colleague, but his colleague complains that he did not receive your email. As a network engineer, it's your responsibility to troubleshoot the network where the email packets have dropped. Guys, you can see on the screen, this is our head office network and this is our branch office network. Our head office and branch office networks are connected through ISP, Internet Service Provider. ISPs will provide links between different networks or different branches. Internet service providers, ISPs, will not only provide links between our branches, like in our example, our head office and branch office are connected through this ISP. So these ISPs not only make connections or provide links between our branches, the same ISPs can provide links or connection to some other companies. For example, here we can see, let's say this is a company which have their connections between their branch offices. Let's say this is their branch office. So these head office and branch office are connected through our same ISP. Okay, so ISPs can provide connections to number of companies. As we begin investigating our email issue, mostly it's not mandated, it's not compulsory. Mostly we start investigating from the source where the data packet moves to the network. Okay, so it's not compulsory that we should start from source. It depends on how we plan for the troubleshoot. So we will start from our head office. We will investigate our network devices, our core switches and gateway, that is there any traffic or is there any packet drop in our head office network? If there is no any issue in our head office, then we will investigate in our branch office. Why we will investigate head office and branch office? Because these two are under our responsibility and our authority. We can access the devices, these network devices, and we can investigate. But the link between our head office and branch office is the ISP. We cannot investigate or we cannot access their network devices, their routers or switches or firewalls. So we will investigate at our branch office with these network device, with this gateway, the router. Because this is the router which is connected to our ISP. So if there is no any problem in our head office network, then we will investigate this router, this gateway. If this router has no issues and the data has reached to this router, then we will investigate other network devices in the network, that why the data packet or what is the issue that email packet has not reached to its destination. If the data packet has not reached to this gateway, then we can identify that, we can say that our email packets are dropping in ISP network area. But these routers or network devices are not under our responsibility, or we are not authorized to log into these network devices. We just simply open a ticket with ISP. We open a ticket with ISP complaining the issue that our traffic is not flowing successfully from our head office to so and so branch. Now the ISP network engineer will investigate the issue in his network devices, routers, switches, gateway, to solve the issue. Or if you are a network engineer in ISP, then it will be your responsibility to investigate the issue. So we understood that mostly network engineer role starts as data packet travels to network. So guys, I hope that now you got good idea about the concepts of networking and how the data packet flow in network. And we also seen an example how to troubleshoot the issues in any network. So I take this great opportunity to educate you, my friends, how to build a network using these different types of network devices. We will learn together in this video series how to plan, design, and to implement the network for an organization or company or industry or any business sector to make possible to join their employees as end user. Aha, now you know who are the end users. The company employees are end users. Once we build a living and breathing network for a company, the company employees who are the end users can share their files and folders, their business information, and they can able to send and receive emails, and also they can utilize their company resources such as database servers, printers, email servers, web servers, whatever the resources are available in the network, the end users can utilize those resources. You may remember that. Of course you remember that, I know. We began our journey with most significant question, what is a network? To this point, I was trying to make you understand the concepts of networking. Still our saga continues with another question on the screen for you guys. So question after question, we have many questions, okay? These are the employees of International Networking Company INC. Actually, this is the name I have given to the company. In reality, I don't know is there any company exist with this name. It's just an example. These employees are not connected with each other. You can see on the screen that these employees are not connected with each other. Okay. These employees, these staff members are working on their stand-alone computers. So my question is for you guys. Is this a network? No is the right answer. And I believe that you have given absolutely correct answer. This is not a network, and these employees of INC company are not in a network. So they cannot share files or folders. Technically, they cannot communicate with each other. Neither they can utilize available resources. Okay, these are the resources available, printer. They cannot utilize the available resources. So guys, you can see on the screen, the printer is a resource available. Okay, but this printer is also not in a network. So these staff members cannot utilize this printer. If I connect this printer with this computer, only this guy can print his documents with this printer. He can only utilize this printer. Other 9 employees cannot utilize this printer. They cannot print their documents with this printer. This is the main advantage of a network, that any resources such as printer, database server, email server, web server, whatever resources are available in network, then all the company employees can utilize their company resources from any computers, okay? From any computer within the network. So in upcoming next slide, we will start building the network. We will try to join these employees, okay, these employees to our INC company network. To join these employees to our international networking company network, we require a network device. In our previous slides, I was talking about network devices. Now let me introduce you with first network device, that is Cisco switch. We can use any brand switch, but we are learning Cisco series. So we will talk about Cisco devices in all our examples. Whatsoever, right now I am not going to explain you the complete function of this Cisco switch or how to configure this switch. Okay, I am not talking about the function and configuration. We have the complete dedicated videos for Cisco switches and routers in upcoming videos. So what is this switch? In a nutshell, switches are used to connect computers, printers, servers, etc. within a building or campus. You may thinking that we cannot connect these computers with one another without using this Cisco switch. We cannot, because normally every computer has only one interface card or network card. So if I make a connection with these 2 computers, they can communicate with each other. But if I want to make the connection with this computer and with this computer and a connection to the printer and a connection to the server, it's not possible. Okay, that's why we use Cisco switches. Okay, switches to make the connection. So we can make connections. How many number of ports are there? That many numbers of connection we can make with the computers, servers, printers. To join devices in network like computers, servers or printers with Cisco switch, we need a cable for physical connection. Okay, you can see on this screen, this is a cable to make a connection between switch and a computer, and from switch to printer or server. This cable is a UTP Cat5 or it can be Cat6 or whatever latest available cable is available, you can use that cable. Okay, so however, in cabling also we are not going in details. It's just a concept video for networking stuff. Outstanding. I'm excited in this slide. You can see that these 5 employees are successfully joined our INC company network. But these 5 employees, you can see on the screen, are still not in a network. Okay, to join these employees to our INC company network, what we have to do now? Okay, you are absolutely right. We have to make a physical cable connection. We have to take this UTP cable and one end of the cable should be connected to our Cisco switch port okay, to this any interface, any empty interface, unused interface, and the other end should be connected to our these guys computer interface card, or normally we call it as a NIC card. Finally, we have implemented our INC company LAN network. These all employees are now connected with our company network, and also these resources, a printer, database server, are also part of our international networking company network. Wow, I am excited. Clap your hands, guys. Congratulations to all of you, my friends, for joining with me to build this beautiful INC network. What we have understood in this video. We began with overview of CCNA exam track. CCNA has two exam approaches. Either go for one attempt CCNA or two attempts ICND1 and ICND2. I tried to answer the very basic question, what is a network? We made an effort to understand the big picture concepts of networking. We have also seen a real scenario example to understand how the data packet travels in a network through different network devices. We understood that we are not the end users in a network, but we are the designers of the network. Okay, and finally we were excited in our last slide. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe for latest upcoming videos.